So a few days ago on a health site that shall not be named here, I found the term bastardcore. Personally, I'm always one for weird scene stuff and weird core, niche core aesthetics. So I thought, why not dive into this world of weird aesthetics and see what we'll find. We're gonna start with bastardcore, and there's always these kind of related aesthetics on the wiki. Yeah, there's an aesthetics wiki, I didn't know that either. So we'll just see what we can find. Anyway, bastardcore. Bastardcore is supposed to strike your fight or flight response. It consists of friendly images along with the shock humor themed captions or images that seem out of place and are uncomfortable to look at. One could argue that bastardcore is an extension of the cursed images meme. Dude, cursed images and surreal memes, they're my two favorite kinds of memes. I don't know why, but they're just so weird and so fun, and I love them. The aesthetic is commonly used by people who would refer to themselves as feral. Definitely, okay. Visuals. Bastardcore visuals are designed to be shocking, mildly offensive by nature, and cursed by nature, all in an attempt to make other people as uncomfortable as humanly possible. Okay, I really like that idea. Like, you're just straight up a bastard when it comes to your clothing. Like, I don't know. Wait, there was one image, which I think also was a shirt. It was like badly translated Chinese, and a cat and a dog, and some really weird text. Is that bastardcore? I think so, because I really want that. Anyway, yeah, bastardcore fashion can easily blend in with other fashion-based aesthetics. Common clothes and accessories include ripped jeans and graphic tees, hoodies with strange quotes on them, handmade earrings, and platform shoes or combat boots. I could really imagine bastardcore fitting in with the rebellious teenagers in a cyberpunk setting, you know? Just like poorly translated English, with like Japanese or Chinese captions, some kind of tech wear outfit. I think that would fit in really well. So related media is South Park, Trailer Park Boys, Jerry Springer Show, Jackass, and Adult Swim. Dude, Adult Swim, oh my god, the childhood drama. Newgrounds also, come on, Newgrounds has to be bastardcore. The amount of childhood drama I have from Newgrounds shorts that I shouldn't have been seeing at this age is inhumanely high. The related aesthetics are crackhead and scrapper. Crackhead. I definitely want to check out the crackhead aesthetic because I think that would fit. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? Okay. Crackhead. Not to be confused with drugcore enthusiasts who are literal crackheads. Oh my god, what the fuck is drugcore? Wait, whoa, okay, hold on one second. Drugcore. There's like a core aesthetic scene revolving drugs. Oh my god, there is. What the fuck? This page will talk a lot of heavy drug usage, and as a result, some particularly dark topics will come up. If you yourself have found that you've gone down this path and feel bad memories boiling up, we urge you to go to a saver page on here, and hopefully you're getting the help you need. Via the description is advised. Great that they have like a little header there. Drugcore is an aesthetic centered completely around drug usage and what some people will do to chase that specific high. This particular aesthetic can face some backlash due to its seeming glorification of abusing dangerous substances and getting high by any means necessary. Related aesthetics, anime-core, chaos-core, dreamy, grunge. I don't think that I can say that without YouTube hitting me with a bad hammer. Lustcore, metalcore, psychedelica, raver, sad people, stripcore, trashcore, traumacore, or vaporwave. I feel like this is a very sad aesthetic, in the sense that it's, I don't know, there's just like this aura of a generation of lost kids turning to drugs. And I think that's kind of the glorification of that, or like the aesthetic behind that. Yeah, Requiem for a Dream is a related meteor. Alice in Wonderland, just kind of the escape you can find from drugs. That's heavy. I can see how it ties in with traumacore or lustcore. Like it's, yeah, a coping mechanism. Dude, that's dark. Okay, back to the crackhead fashion or aesthetic, because I don't really want to go down the dark, depressing rabbit hole with this video. Yeah, crackhead is an aesthetic centered around being chaotic, unpredictable, stupid, clumsy, lazy, or inconvenient dumbasses. So basically every Tumblr user, they just kind of fall into this aesthetic as soon as they sign up. Can you even sign up to Tumblr anymore? Is that a thing you can do? Chaos and signs of dumbassery can be found anywhere, and so can be spilled foods, chipped fingernails, wet socks, lost wallets, unbrushed hair, disorganized workspaces, etc., which are all examples of the internal presence of a crackhead. Other names: idiot core, stupid core, a dumbass core. I feel personally attacked, but I also do very much agree with this. I do think that I could easily count myself in there with this aesthetic. Inciting chaos and confusion does sound like very much fun. Yeah, related media, serial memes, and stock images. I think you got me there, dude. What are the related aesthetics? Bastard core, chaos core, drug core, goblin core, grunge, raver, and serial memer. Serial memer, I feel like I kind of know what that is. Raver and grunge, that's I think that's like a bit more well-known stuff. Drug core, we just had that. I want to check out goblin core. Goblin core is an aesthetic which is similar to dragon core, like Dragon Force, because that's a great band. Goblin core celebrates aspects of nature that most would find ugly or dirty. Frog. Ranging from animals such as frogs and snails to materials such as moss, mud, plants, and fungi. That's cute. Goblin core is popular in the LGBTQ+ community, especially among non-binary people. Yeah, I think I've seen that on Tumblr already, I just didn't know that it was named that way. Related aesthetics are adventure core, cottage core, okay, crackhead, crow core, cottage core, I know that. I didn't know it was that closely related, or you could that easily get from basset core to cottage core, because cottage core is like the complete opposite of the feral bastard vibe that basset core or chaos core have. It's just like kind of vibing on a farm, just, you know, hanging out on your farm, raising your chickens, and you know, being far away from the outside world. Yeah, rejection of modernity, agrarianism, femininity, serenity, anti-capitalism, queerness, tradition, and European heritage. I'm not sure about the last two ones, especially European heritage. Also, there's reactionary, tradwife, camp. I don't know if I like that. I don't know how much you could relate that to cottagecore. Then again, I think that there's like the political spectrum doesn't really apply to aesthetics. I think that both people who wish for a more traditional lifestyle or more conservative people could see the appeal of this aesthetic, as well as more progressive people who are kind of anti-capitalist and want to escape from the modern society. But that's in general a very interesting thing to question. Like, could people get along despite completely opposing political views if they would just, you know, vibe on the same level? Because if I imagine like a real kind of conservative person, I wouldn't imagine them to be accepting of more liberal or more progressive people who like this aesthetic. What about, I mean, if serial memes are an aesthetic per se, what about liminal spaces? Because liminal spaces. For those of you that don't know what a liminal space is, it's a kind of space where time just feels altered, or like everything just seems a bit off, you know. It's kind of like that one Burger King on the drive home from somewhere far away, maybe you came back from the holidays or something, and it kind of looks like the Burger King you'd always go to, but at the same time it does not. Or like school hallways in summer, you know, like the last lesson is over and you stayed behind to clean up the whiteboard. And you're the last, and you feel like you're the last person in school to leave, and all the hallways are empty. You know, some people think that they're these kind of pictures, these liminal spaces, they're unsettling, but personally, I don't feel calmer than in a liminal space. I just love it so much. It just feels so serene to me. Yeah, there actually is an aesthetic. Liminal space is an aesthetic that refers to the feeling of being in a transitional place that has been abandoned. That's a good way to describe it, yeah. A mall at 4 AM or a school hallway in summer, for example. This makes it feel frozen and slightly unsettling. Yeah, it's kind of like either a place where usually there's a lot of people and the moment you're in, there's no one there, or like a place that's just kind of like transitioning you from one place to another. Liminal space aesthetics relate to the unique and combined feelings of eeriness, nostalgia, and apprehension one gets when presented with such places outside of their design context. Yeah, but like, that's it. People think it's eerie or creepy, but I think it's just really, really calm, you know? Like, it's kind of like a place away from everything, like from all the stress you're having, whatever problems you might be having. All of that just doesn't matter if you're in a liminal space, because it feels so detached from the real world that it's just like, you can be calm here. The related aesthetics are acid wave, after hours, dark paradise. That sounds interesting. I want to check that one out. Dreamy, glitch, hydrogen, drama core, urban core, vaporwave, or weird core. Okay, I think we have time to check out dark paradise and weird core before I end this episode. Dark paradise. The dark paradise aesthetic focuses on images of serenity with a veil of darkness laid over it to rouse a sense of dark calmness. Dark paradise revolves around visually dark photos as if taken in the dark or in the late evening. This aesthetic is very versatile and can apply to other aesthetics due to the dark nature of common photos. The difference between this aesthetic and others is the feeling of inner peace and calmness. Okay, so maybe the thing that I feel when I'm looking at the liminal space is more this dark paradise kind of feel. God damn it. Related aesthetics are After Hours, Darkest Academia. I didn't know there was like a level to it. Like there's Dark Academia, and then there's even Darker Academia. Liminal Space, Lo-Fi, Rainy Day, Rocker, Wanderlust, and Northerness. That's... Ooh, I really like that one. I really, really like that one. Just like darkness and serenity. With a bit of wanderlust mixed in. Weirdcore. Weirdcore or oddcore is an aesthetic that is based around bizarre imagery and objects. It heavily relies on nostalgic things or places you feel you may have seen in the past. A large part of this aesthetic is based around liminal spaces and the unnerving feelings that come with them. Where are the unnerving feelings with liminal spaces? I don't get it. They're meant to be disturbing, off-putting, or confusing the viewer. Yeah, because that's terrifying. Look at them. Absolutely terrifying. Curse images may be similar, but do not get them confused. Okay? Key motives to confuse you. Aesthetic commonly features nostalgic characters and properties, usually popular in the late 2000s or early 90s. Examples are Hello Kitty, Care Bears, or Furbies. Furbies are terrifying. You know, like what I just said about liminal spaces, forget that if there is a Furby in the liminal space, because then that like it's still detached from the outside world, but then you're just kind of locked in with the Furby, and you don't want to be locked in with the Furby because these things, they're predatory, they're carnivores, and they're terrifying. Lighting plays a huge aspect in weirdcore. For example, a bright and happy seeming place with a strange, uncomforting undertone, or a slightly darkened place representing memories. There's a broad overlap with old web kid core or nostalgia core. So it's just kind of like, again, kind of, I guess, related to this general feeling of being lost and kind of like having unresolved trauma, I guess. Yeah, because see, like the subgenre is endcore, so I think there's definitely some drama thing going on there. Like kind of just like that feeling of wishing that you were able to go back to your childhood. And honestly, the ones I've covered right now, they're like the top of the iceberg. There were so many more. Of course, I don't have the time to check out all of them. But maybe we can do another thing about aesthetics at one point. Maybe even design our own, who knows. But I think that's going to be it for this episode. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, share this video with your friends if you want to. And with that, I'll see you all tomorrow.